Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the KarQs, the KarQ archives, where I do gameplay reviews and different gameplay uploads. This one was redeemed by 6 regulars in the chat. Looks like they 6-stacked on Team 2. I'm actually gonna like assess them from a team standpoint. Memes aside, they're actually probably trying this game, so let's see what happens. Let's see if they bail out Archon. Are they listening to comms? This guy's probably yelling, help me, and they helped. That's what I like to see. Okay, good start, good start. Okay, so literally Zen is getting focused like crazy, so it definitely needs some peels. I love how Genji, Mons is actually peeling, even though it technically should be this boy over here at this point. Once you recognize what they have, I actually think it's Lucio. You don't really need to speed these tanks up because these guys can jump wherever they want. I think Lucio should be sitting with the Zen, and then you let the Genji and the Tracer go off and do stuff. It looks like Genji kind of got rolled by the hog, so that's unfortunate. But you did take one back. It's technically a 4v4 right now. If you're gonna play dive against this and hogs in the ground, you could probably just dive up here, take this off, sweep them off, and just sit here for your next cycle of cooldowns. Jiggle peek. What this hog is gonna do, he's gonna turn around like this, and then that's when you as a Tracer jump on this hog or whatever, or whoever else gets caught by the misdirection. I think that's probably your best approach to this, especially because you're 6-stacking. You should have comms. Okay, where are you guys? Why are like the random people in the kill feed are just dying? Where did Lucio just die? Aztec, where'd you die from? Oh, hey, you're off doing your own thing, 1v6ing. Okay, so now you're gonna have to wait. Okay, a little early on the thing. You're anti. You guys just need to reset. Oh my god. These are the regulars in my chat, right? Yeah, you guys fucking suck. I'm gonna roast them. Listen, I'm usually nicer in the archives because people are actually trying to get better, but you guys suck dick. Hasuel is Bender? True. Bender, Noctara, Aztec, Archon, Lang, and Mons. Listen, it's only fair. If you gotta be able to take it. If you dish it to me all day, you gotta be able to take it. Now take this criticism. Okay, wait for your next rotation to cooldowns. This starting position's fine. You actually sweep them off for now. If Lang and... you guys need to take these two off the high ground. You should recognize this right now. Those two should be dead. Jumped on. 3, 2. The sleep is down. Okay, good jump. Good. Don't waste your dash like that without hitting a target. Honestly, just keep shurikening forward with double jumps. Use that dash for the damage here. Bender needs to eat that anti, but I don't think he was there. Hasuel wasn't there to eat while you guys were engaging outside the bubble. Just play inside the bubble. Don't get too angsty. Okay, you guys are getting farmed right now. Wait, who's the Ana? That's Aztec in the chat. Aztec's here right now, right? Yeah, I think everybody's watching this except Bender. And Bender's on the D.va here. Okay, so now you're waiting and chilling, waiting for the timing. Honestly, if one of you guys should call this hog out, you guys should go for him right now. Do you have bubble? Body block him. He was trapped in there. You can definitely body block. Just walk up here. Tank it. But don't get too tapped, of course. I think he burned his hooker anyways. Okay, anyways, let's just go back. Let's see what happens here. You don't do that. He makes it out. Nade and everything is down. Honestly, at this point... I think he could have benefited as a monkey by jumping up here and like dropping a bubble to cut like 4 of them off here. They're actually the blue team actually panicked and clumped in one position. You guys actually win this control area now. Now you're technically at the advantage. Okay, good. Okay, good transcendence. Good. You guys win this. There's no way you lose this. Very nice. I was gonna say, once the enemy team collapsed here, it's 4, they fucked up. So you guys should win this no matter what. Okay, good. Next fight. Alright, how'd you guys lose this one? Let's see. did d.va just die here? Where's d.va? What the hell are you doing here? Idiot! Idiot Bender. Okay, this is a bit unavoidable. Once that flank visor came out, you're kind of screwed. It's okay, reset here. Okay, you guys gotta come out of spawn. A little angsty, because all they do is just run out. I think if you're gonna drop a bubble, you kind of do it on cart. Or at least in this closer to this choke and then back out. But the timing has to be pretty important. The thing about dive is actually 90% timing. Like everybody should know how to jump and all that kind of stuff, but oh my god, you remec'd in front of them. It's actually balls. So when you initiate with a bubble, you have to have a reason to do it. If you're just gonna do it to separate them, then you might not need to bubble at all. Like if you're gonna drop down with a bubble down, the rest of your team better be ready to follow up. And that's why it's really important for the timing. Because right now you lose a lot of the value here. What do they get? All they do is just back up and then they just break it and then nothing happens. And then somebody got picked on the other side too and they lost the tracer duel. And this side is contested. So I don't think you guys should have even threw any ults down. Like these guys have, look at the off angles they're controlling. This bomb just, honestly, it does get one. You caught the Zarya out. You guys have to sweep this off and it looks like you guys recognize that. That's good after the bomb came out. That's good. Good sleep. So now Winston's able to chase that down. Okay, you guys managed to get out by a lucky bomb that kills one because their Zarya didn't keep bubble. Go see how Knock dies. Why? What is this? If you're on Tracer, you could probably benefit from just going on weird off angles and then pulling people's attention away. That's one of the biggest strengths. The one before this? I mean... Dude, you're just dying on cooldown. Oh my god. Everywhere I go, you're just dead. Dude, you tunnel visioned on the sleep, and you're just getting rolled. Okay, anyways. Kind of like a 5v6 right now, so it's a bit tough. Okay. Anyways, off the backs of the bomb and the good sleep and the good monkey jump onto the rest of the people, you guys actually end up taking control here, which is good. Buffy, the Bulldog, thank you for the 2 months. The Tracer's jumping, good orb, good peel for the rest of the team. Now their Tracer's caught out. I like how you're chasing her down a bit. That's good. That's why communication's important though, because... See what happened? One Tracer... Okay, you guys are getting some kills up ahead, but one Tracer pulls the attention of both your supports, just like this. And now it looks like your Tracer, Mons and Noctara are coming back as Tracer and Genji as well, which basically leaves your tanks out to dry. So this is where tank communication to know the resources is so important. Like there's literally nothing to help these guys while this Tracer is pulling literally 4 people. And that's the kind of attention you want as a Tracer. If you can pull 4 people off and get out, you did your job, even without killing anybody. This Tracer pulled 4. Winston dies as a result because no other teammates are here to pull attention away here, and then you're just dead. You get caught out. No heals, no nothing here. This is where Monkey goes, why are there any heals? But then it's really sometimes not the healer's fault. Maybe it's the DPS's for peeling. Too many people peel. The right idea is to obviously help your backline, but not everybody. The right person has to do it. You know? So that's where I think you as a Tracer as well, Noctara, if you were able to come out here and pull 3 people's attention away here, then actually maybe Lang doesn't die as the Winston because these guys aren't shooting at him anymore. And that's just the kind of pressure and space good tracers create, which is why Tracer for the longest time was such a hard carry in solo queue, just because you can do that. But it's okay if you peel back, but you communicate it. So if no one gets communicated, if the communication to the tank, like, hey, there's no healing resources or any help for you, then the tank has to know that you can't like bubble down here and just walk backwards because you'll probably die. You don't even come out at all until you know that threat is gone before you engage. Like there's just so many factors in an Overwatch game that can change the tide of things, right? Okay. I think it's kind of interesting to watch this from like a 6-player macro perspective. To see the chaos of what is this, platinum game? I'm gonna assume this is platinum. We'll have chat guess. I think I know most of your SRs at this point and what average this game is, but this is your average run-of-the-mill Overwatch game that 90% of chat will probably go through. I'm assuming this is gold, platinum-ish, maybe low diamond, around that range. Obviously, none of you guys are gonna play perfect, but I'm just, you know, giving you ideas on, I don't know what to call it, resource pulling? Just understanding your job. Is it your job to peel back? Is it your job as Winston to understand when you don't have resources? Is it your job as a support to tell your tanks, I can't heal you? Should the supports have been this far back to begin with? If the support stuck together like glue, could that tracer have not killed anybody and you guys wouldn't be able to move up, you know? There's just so many different ways. Anyways, you guys cap it though. Good job. Hello, flats. How are we supposed to know they all peel back if we don't have a mini map? Voice chat isn't a thing at my tier. It just depends on the hero you're playing. Typically as Tracer, you don't really have to peel against the Tracer for your backline. You typically go on the offense and you cause havoc in the enemy backlines so that the enemy tanks or somebody else has to peel against them. The only time you as a Tracer fight the other Tracer is if you have resources. If you literally have a Zen orb, then the Tracer can stick back and fight the other Tracer. You just make it easier for you, but you don't need 4 people going back for 1 Tracer. That's how you lose. It honestly depends on the game though as well. It's like, is that if that Tracer on the enemy team is the hard carry, then yeah, you can send more resources to deal with it. It's kind of like the dilemma when you're playing like a dive tank. Do you engage in their backline or do you jump back to your team to help them out? And I would honestly say in most cases, you stay jumping on them, so then they waste resources dealing with you instead of you peeling back, depending on who's the carry. I was talking to Yeedle about this as Ball. It's like, he literally said, sometimes you mine defensively for your team, but most of the time you just go on the offense and try to make more breathing room for your team to deal with the people who are fucking them up in the back, instead of you as a Ball going all the way back there. Depends if you already get some kills and you already pull attention away and you know they can't really fight, then you can roll back into your team and boop them away defensively. But for the most part, you stay defensive. Both supports should be peeling each other, unless you're on Genji Tracer. They're not really like peel heroes per se. If you're on a McCree, then yeah, you can sit back with your supports if they really need it. If you're a D.Va, you have a bit more tools to turn around and matrix, but someone's also got to keep the pressure on the offense too. If you all 6 huddle back, you kind of just don't do anything. You kind of let the other team run all over you. But anyways, okay. You're stuck. Okay, you guys are gonna have to reset here. Let's watch the next one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, you guys are gonna have to take that L here. This is a long game. I'll watch this round and watch one more round at the end, and we'll go off there. Wait, why did we bubble here again? Hold on. Maybe we had to. Oh, because Zarya was there. Kind of getting shot at. and you weren't at full health, so you hit the emergency bubble. So you can't really engage unless you have primal. If you have primal, then you don't really need this bubble. But since you don't have primal right now, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. It's a kind of an early bomb when nothing's really happening. It's very easy for enemies to just run away and hide. If it's a bomb, when there's no pressure anywhere else, all you do is hide. But let's just say there's like a monkey already jumping in and causing them to back and fuck up their position. Then the bomb comes out around the same time, then you're guaranteed more kills. Like if you're gonna dry bomb like this, and then you engage after, you take advantage of the fact they all probably huddled into one area, then you walk over here and then like fuck them up in the corner. Like this comp is all about timing, and it seems like you guys are all on the wrong tune right here. The wrong line. But it's tough though. It's very tough to coordinate this. Even Overwatch League teams aren't even clean at it. Good help here. Good peel for the Zen. Like, based on where D.va was earlier, like D.va could flash a Matrix to help as well, but good help here. You peeled back, forced the Tracer away. See how much more easier it is for everybody else to pop off once like that threat in the back is dead. Now you're just applying the pressure in the front, jumping all your ultimates. This is good. That was good. Let's watch an overtime push here. All right, let's see what you do in the final round here. Okay. First round defense is where you guys struggled. Okay, let's see. Here? Okay, you guys held it for now. Let's watch this one. Okay. It's fine position-wise. If you're checking for the hog here, I think you guys are calling it out. You guys both don't need to all peel back. This is where, do you see like how one person's pulling? You guys have a tendency, I think when you're in a 6-stack, you over communicate and then too many people help at once. One person still has to stay up front and keep the pressure up here. Usually 2 people can deal with 1 hero. You typically don't have to send more than 2, you know? So I think Lang doesn't need to you don't need to go back here because now 1 hog pulling 3, you have no frontline presence anymore, as an example. And now these guys take all the space, and now they get to push Noctara for free here now. Now there's too much here. I think as the Orisa, you pick one side or the other, and then you kind of try to force them off here. You start here, you force them off, check that they're going the other way, then you commit to the other side, and then just hold them here on the point. I think that's the best you can do. Thank you, Basket, for these 6 months. Alright, you need a lamp here. Okay, nice shot. You're actually up 1. You guys are dealing with the hog. That's fine. Okay. Now back out. Oh, you got killed. So I don't think you should have committed too far as BAP here. Listen, as juicy as it is, whenever I'm playing BAP back here, 90% of the time you play with the tanks. I don't go off chasing the hog unless they're about to die, but you can start here and just tell your team to hold here, sure. Just jiggle this, but then have somebody else come and help you out. Or you give this up. If your tanks are going to hold here, the alternative is to actually give that up and just play up here and just rotate and watch them and stand up here and shoot them, pressure them as they try to get closer. That's also another option. But I think you guys overcommitted on this hog here. You guys got a little too antsy. Then you end up dying, which then ends up causing the rest of your team to die here. Yeah, once you're antied here, it's gonna be tough to turn this around. Yeah, they have too many ults here to go off because got a little too overzealous, to say the least. Okay, this one's done. Next fight. Ooh, nice. Getting some clean picks, but this is not a true team fight yet. Looks like the enemy team is just getting a bit too aggressive. You guys are just punishing individually. Alright. Let's watch this actual engagement here. I like the Sigma positioning here. I like the off angle. You pressure them at the door. You see how one person's this is good because what you're doing is now you're literally forcing 3 people to back out because Sigma's damage is so oppressive. The off angle on Sigma is so fucking powerful. This is good. Forcing 3 people out gives your team time to come up here. This is a good position for BAP. Genji can poke up here.
You are playing 2077 CP? That would be an Overwatch nightmare.
That's 2 CP. Oh, I get it. Good joke. That was good. Thanks for the 100 bits, Cable. Okay. Now you're holding here with the double shield. You have somebody at least holding up here. This is good. I like how there are at least still some people here watching this, because if nobody controls that, all they do is just walk up and take over. You stay up here as Sigma as long as you can. Looks like you got forced down, but good heads up play by Genji and Baptiste to stay here. Just keep the pressure here. Rest of the team stays up. The pull. Nice. Looks like you guys were running this. Actually, pretty good split pressure across all angles. Not much more to say. Mon's got caught though. I think the most important thing, since you guys are 6 stacking, to remember is just to have somebody checking or controlling something at some point. I actually think the biggest mistake for most 6 stacks is that they all think you have to play together as a group of 6 because you're 6 stacking, and that's not good because you just give up too much. Depending on where you're playing, of course. You guys can 6 stack up here in a really aggressive position, but if someone's going to hold the low ground, you need somebody else up here to control this. Doesn't have to, like, you control it as long as you can for information and scouting because you get more information from this angle. Make sure not all 6 of them, like, even just standing here and just shooting a bit as a Genji, even though you're not powerful in itself, it'll literally deter enemies from deciding to push up there because somebody was there. So that's good. So that was good execution in the previous one. Somebody gets caught again. What happened here? I think most of you guys are losing because you just kind of just got picked. Oh, the McCree pops out at this angle and actually gets a pretty juicy kill here. Unfortunate. As a Zen, you play around this pillar, fire around here. Yeah, that wide angle is kind of tough. 5v5 though, still salvageable. Good ultimate. They have a good counter ultimate though. I have to lamp that. No, it's tough. Their McCree kind of just carried by like getting out here for free. Okay, good. At least you guys made it out here already. The enemy team gave you the spot. Good focus. I like how you guys came up here at first, but I just feel like most of these losses just because somebody gets picked. Honestly, your defense so far with the split angle pressure was fine. They have a rally. That shit's so hard to kill and beat through. Let's just watch this on double speed. All right. Okay, good. So you're waiting here with the EMP. Good scouting, calling it out. You literally have to be careful of dry unstealth EMPing here because they have a McCree, Sleep Dart, and Roadhog, and a Shield Bash. They have a fuck ton of CC. This is scary. You actually don't think you can dry EMP. I think you need somebody else to kind of, you can't unstealth in front of them. That's what I mean, actually. You need somebody else to sort of semi-engage or draw attention before you unstealth, or else there's like an 80% chance you get it canceled here. You're just waiting. There you go. That's good. So if somebody does this first, which makes them look up, and then they have a low chance to react to this. Good timing. I was scared you're gonna do it too overzealously there. Well, you played that well. Probably didn't need to dump 3 ultimates. I think with the window off the first pick, window EMP would have been enough. I think you saved the Sig Flux. Okay, because now to defend against this fight, you guys don't have much resources. You need to build Transcendence ASAP Rocky right now. Oh, big hook. Discord him. Nice. And then somebody just dies a little too aggressively. Ooh, nice kill. Wait, you guys turned them. What the fuck? They fucked up the coordination. Archon with the 3K here. Oh my god. I don't even think I can play. I'm still playing Apex, guys. Or maybe I'll play one bonus game of Overwatch after this. Emong with a ginormous host. I'm doing a VOD review for the viewers right now. Hello, everybody from Emong stream. Oh, what's up? What's up? How you all doing? Hope you're all well. Peer pressured by Emong. I feel bad. I was gonna switch and play Apex after, but I feel bad switching right away. Because if they come from Overwatch, they probably want to watch some more Overwatch as well. Oh man, that's all good though. I really appreciate the host nonetheless. Don't get me wrong. I'll play another Overwatch game, then we'll play Apex or 2. Sure. What's up, people? You're coming into a kind of washed up streamer though. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been playing well. I haven't been playing much Overwatch. I've been mostly playing Variety, and I have not been playing well. But if you decide to stick around, what's up? I'm a support player. And make YouTube videos. Yeah, that's me. That's about it. I'm gonna finish up this VOD review, and then we'll go. Emong does know I'm washed though, it's true. Oh, he knows, alright. This is a huge host. Absolutely huge. Thanks, Emong. Good whole hog to blow away the nano Zarya. The high noon comes out. Good hooks. It's a 4v4 right now, I think, right? Here comes the blade. I think you guys are stacking too many ultimates here. I think you guys are stacking and not weaving your... Flux blade? It's okay. You have an EMP coming up. That should be more than enough to win. What's going on? Welcome, people from Emong stream. I'm just reviewing a game. I have a reward in my stream viewer shop where I can review your gameplay for 50,000 points. I don't know what Emong has in his loyalty shop, but gameplay review is one of the perks of hanging out in this stream. Try to help you get better. Whatever that means. You guys actually get 2 picks, so actually pretty aggressive here. That's good. Ooh, unfortunate hook. Lamp yourself if you have it. Do you have lamp? Oh, you don't. This is actually good, but once you see this hog like that, your peripheral vision should just be to assume he has a hook. What's the SR of this stream or this game? I'm assuming it's like anywhere between gold to diamond here, I think. If you're under GM, I'd probably help you. Actually, even in GM, because I can watch my own like high tier gameplay. High tier. When I was playing, like remember when I was doing the tournament thing with Emong and J3 against the contenders team, I could see like 20 million mistakes in my Zen rotations. It's so much different when you watch it from a different perspective. It's actually so much easier to see what I'm doing wrong when I watch it like this. So honestly, at any rank, I'll probably help point out some stuff. You guys just kind of like, you had the advantage, but you kind of mess up the rotations and you just get picked a lot. I think that's the biggest downside individually. And that kind of like discombobulates your entire run. You should have won that with the EMP, but because even though you had the advantage, I like the thing here, but if you see a hog in your peripheral vision, try not to peek that. Take a step back. Yeah, now at this point, you guys are just staggered. I don't think you guys have to come back at 6 to win this one. Focus the target. You have the boosted streamers doing a tournament together? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right. Yeah, biggest takeaway point is the communication between the resources. I like how you guys actually are quite coordinated in some instances on the offense, but once team fights are won, just make sure everybody knows where everybody else is. And stop getting randomly picked at one person at a time. I like the aggression, the aggressive peeks to scout for information, but you know, You can just jiggle a little bit to kind of get info. You don't need to like wide swing your body out. Number 2. Just timing. That'll come with time though. It comes with team synergy. There's literally pro teams that don't even have perfect dive timing. You guys are playing a hard comp. I'll be honest with you. At different levels of skill, I think you guys are ranging between gold to diamond. The timing isn't as intuitive for some players. Like even in GM, some players are like pretty in tune just because they know how to play with each other because they're like high mechanically individually. But when you're kind of playing with varying ranks, you guys are playing a pretty hard comp. You could just default to double shield and probably roll people for like 1,000 SR. Not even joking. But yeah, no, I think the rest of it just comes down to the right people helping out on the peels, the angles you're taking, and stop feeding after you win a team fight. That's the biggest thing. All right. That's the lesson. I didn't roast you guys that hard.